in the light of this theme of this video of getting out of my own head and just doing things, I need to stop being afraid and just post. It's so nice. It's so nice and sunny. I've been knitting the Sophie hood for months now. So when it's sunny, I just feel like I need to make the most of it. I might have blush blindness at some point, but like, I don't really mind that much. Good morning, how are we? It's been a little min, but welcome back to a new video. I keep getting in my own head about what I want to film and I just don't know. I don't want to be that person that has a million different niches and just doesn't know where she stands, but I also want to post stuff that I enjoy. So I guess that means we're doing a vlog. I'm having a nice cozy morning this weekend. We just started a new show called Age of Attraction on Netflix, which is 100% up my street, 1000%. It's like Love is Blind, if you've ever seen it, where they like date blindly, but they're not dating blindly, they just don't know each other's age. So this has been very interesting, and I'm a big reality TV person, so anything like this I love. And I saw it in Sophia and Cinzia's vlog yesterday. She was on about this show and I was like, okay, I need to watch it. So yeah, I've been knitting and we've been watching reality TV this morning, and it's just been a very good cozy Saturday. This is the first Saturday in a while where the sun's been out. It is so gorgeous here in Wales for the first time in a while. It's been raining so much and it's been so cold and miserable. So we're going to get ready in a bit and go for a nice WALK. I have to say it like that because he's there and he might get excited if you can see him. I don't know if you can. But yeah, we're going to go for a nice WALK and get a coffee. And then we're going to see a show tonight at somewhere called Chapter Art Centre in Cardiff. It's like a community art centre funded place where they do like cinema, they do performances. It's a really cool space, and there's a show by the Everyman Theatre called Bent. It's set in World War II, and it's about these two men from Berlin who are in a relationship, but it's during like Nazi Germany. So I'm intrigued to see how it's going to go. But yeah, we haven't been to like a show in a while, so this is exciting. We saw that it was on this week, so we thought we'd give it a go. It's quite cool because if you ever go to Cardiff, I definitely recommend going there because they have a lot of interesting different like performances you might not see other places. They're kind of like hand created and hand picked. I just need to write down my row because I'm terrible at remembering. But yeah, that's my plans for today. It's just nice with the sun out, to be honest. This is the first time I felt like filming in a while, so I still have the video where if you've seen all my other videos, I've been knitting the Sophie hood for months now. And you can see it's forming its shape now. So we're there, we're almost there. And I was filming a knitting vlog, but it's been a month since I last filmed any of it. So I guess I need to film an update on that soon. We're in the last final stretch of it and I really just want it to be over now because I want to start on something new. But yeah, that's where we're at. Just going to quickly show you the bay. It's so gorgeous. We never have a nice sunny day like this. And we're right by the wheel, so we're gonna go walk around by the barrage and stuff. Exciting! There's Rach with a meal deal. Girlfriend reveal. We got this that looks really nice. Egg and chive sando by Tutu Moo. It's creamy Japanese inspired egg mayo. That sounds quite nice. And then what is this? Holy moly guacamole chip and dip. And then a Capri Sun. It's so nice. It's so nice and sunny. I've decided I'm going for a run. First run I've been on in a fair few months, not gonna lie. I tend not to run in the winter because where I live it's just freezing and raining constantly, but because it's such a gorgeous day today, I just have the urge and I feel like I need to give in to my urge to run when it comes because it doesn't come all the time. So it's about 20 to 4 right now. We haven't got to leave for the show for another couple hours. So I'm just going to go for a quick run, probably 5k. I'm probably going to take it really slow and just see how it feels, but I'm looking forward to it. I haven't felt the need to want to run in a long time. And I think because we don't get a lot of sun in Wales, when it's sunny, I just feel like I need to make the most of it. So I'm going to do that now. I'm a bit nervous, but it feels good to be in like shorts and a top again and just not be freezing. So we'll see how that goes and update you after. But had a really nice morning this morning in the bay, and then we stopped in the shop on the way back to get some flowers and stuff because it's Mother's Day tomorrow. Got my mum one of these candles from Asda. If you've never used them before, they're like £3.50. They have such nice scents, and I got blueberry pancake flavoured one for Rachel's house. But yeah, my mum loves fresh cotton, so I got her this and some flowers. I got her a bit of chocolate, and then I got her something from Lush. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's just going to be me and my mum spending the day together because my sisters are both out and about. Well, my youngest sister lives in London, and then my other sister is actually in London for the weekend as well. So she'll be back later on, and then we're all going to hang out as a family. But I was just like, I think it might be nice just to do something with me and my mum so she doesn't feel like we've forgotten about Mother's Day or anything. So yeah, looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to the show later. But yeah, I feel like I'm trying to put off the run, but it'll be fine. I feel like most runners feel the same way in that when they haven't done it for a while, they think they're going to lose like every bit of skill that they had. And although I definitely felt how hard it was on my body, I feel like I'm quite proud that I still managed to do it. So I did do 5k in the end. I broke it up. I ran 2.5, stopped for a bit, got my breathing back, and then did another 2.5. Yeah, I'm trying not to feel hard on myself about it because like I literally haven't run in a couple months, and all I've been really doing is walking. I haven't been doing like hard hitting stuff like running. It's bound to be harder for me. But I'm not sweating as much as I normally would. I normally would wear like a cap because I sweat so bad. But I'm not feeling too sweaty, and I felt like my recovery time was good. So that's good news. I picked up running a few years ago. I ran half marathon, not last year, the year before. I really wanted to do the Cardiff half this year. I put my name forward for it because it was a ballot, and I unfortunately did not get it, which I was really, really, really upset about. But I was looking into doing maybe somewhere else, but I don't know. My sister's gotten into running as well. Her and her girlfriend run quite a lot. And are doing London Marathon, I think they're doing the London Marathon. I've only ever done half. I don't have a lot of interest in doing a full marathon. I don't know if I could do it, to be honest. I feel like that would probably take everything in me. Never say never. Yeah. After the half marathon, I lost one of my toenails. They were completely bruised. I don't think the trainers I have are probably the best. They're the Hockers. I bought them when I first started running. That was like a couple of years ago. I would like to go into the running shop and just be like, look, can you help me please? Because I know if you go, they'll like test you properly and make sure it's fine, because I do feel like my toes are hitting a little bit into the front of the trainer. And because I've had them so long, I feel like it's probably time I need to get a proper pair. But yeah, I would like to not lose a toenail again, but I know it's pretty common with running. But yeah, I'm feeling proud of myself. I've been wanting to do that for bloody ages. I've just been putting it off and putting it off. This was the first nice sunny day, and I felt the urge and we went for it. So yeah, a good day all in all. It's mad what the sun can do, really. I'm so jealous of places where there is sun all the time, because we just don't get any sun in Wales pretty much. We'll have like maybe like a month of good weather in the summer, and then the rest of the year it's just like grey and miserable. So it's really, you could just tell everybody was out and about today because it was so nice. You know, when people talk about relationship non-negotiables, I think one of ours is whoever's up first makes the coffee first, which I think is a fair assessment, fair deal. This is my favourite mug. I think I got it in Sainsbury's, and then this one is from IKEA. How cute. Just had the best mooch session of all time. We hit the TK Maxx, we hit the HomeSense, Waitrose, M&S, like top tier mooching. I get my mooching off my mum, so like obviously the perfect Mother's Day was going to be go for a mooch around some shops. I picked up a couple of things that I wanted to show you though. Some more exciting than others. Maybe I'll say, no, I'm going to show you the exciting thing first because that's what we want to see. So every time I go to TK Maxx, I go to TK Maxx quite a lot. Not to buy things, I just love to have window shopping and look for things. And every time I go in, I always look at the Juicy Couture section because I like Juicy Couture. I think it's kind of cutesy, kitschy, tacky, but in a good way. And I love handbags, and I always look at the Juicy Couture handbags, and I saw one once that I loved, and then when I went in again, it wasn't there. And when I went in today, it was there. So I was like, well, I feel like I need to buy it. Like, this is not me being impulse shopping. This is me buying something that I've been wanting and thinking about for months. So this is her. I think you'd say it's like a baguette mini bowler style handbag. It's just black with like the Juicy Couture in diamantes. It's got the handle, but I like that it has the little strap as well. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about the strap because it's quite thin. I don't know how good quality it would be, but I actually, when I saw it, I put it on and I wore it around the shop the whole time we were going around just to like test it out, and I think it's good. I think it's very, very good. I'm going to take it for a spin tomorrow because I'm going to Bristol. We're going for a gig, so I'm excited about that. So we're going to have like a little mooch around in the day, do some shopping and stuff. So I'm going to bring that tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. And that was £34, I think. Yeah, £34. And this is the Kimberly S Bowling PU Black. They had lots of different Juicy Couture bags in there, but this was the nicest one, I think. I want like all the Juicy Couture bags. I feel like they don't really go with my style, but they do because I dress quite simply and plainly, but I like a cute little handbag, and I just thought it was perfect. Next, I got some coffee beans. I've never tried grind coffee before. This is the Columbia whole bean, and I know I like Columbia beans because when I go into those like nice specialty coffee shops, normally I get Colombian beans, and when you can like choose your own. And it says it's notes of blackcurrant and hazelnut, and they're a B Corp certified company, so that's good to know. I've got a really nice coffee machine at Rachel's house. Because I live between my parents and her house and they already have a coffee machine, it just made sense to have the machine at her house because it would have just been in a box otherwise. And it's such a nice machine. It's a Sage Oracle. So it's like nice. I think I showed a clip of it this morning. It just seemed a waste to put it into storage. So I like to test out different kinds of beans. So I saw this was on offer in Waitrose, so I thought I'd just give them a go. I love the packaging. I've never tried grind coffee before. I didn't know they had a cafe. I didn't know that was a thing. I just thought they sold coffee, and I like recognise the specialty cute tins that they have. So I'm excited to try that out. Then I got, this is kind of a rogue item, okay, from TK Maxx. Oh, this is one of those things that like I always want to get, but I just never remember because it doesn't seem that important on my like priority list. But I got an apron, and I think the colours of it really just sold me. I'm obsessed with this baby blue and burgundy like kind of like berry red combo. And I just think it's the cutest thing ever. Maybe I'll put my coffee down. But yeah, it's just the sweetest little apron. I love to cook, I love to bake. And I always end up just wiping my hands on my clothes, which is really bad. Or just on a tea towel. And I just think this is very cute, very, very cute. Kind of unnecessary, but it was cute. And I was just thinking about myself in my future house one day, and I just thought, yeah, cute. And it did have a matching, what did it have? It had a matching oven mitt as well. But I was like, I don't need the oven mitt. Lastly, these are from Amazon. They had the spring sale, so I got some more of the Umberto Giannini Thirsty Curls shampoo and conditioner. I'm going through, I think I've said this before in a video, like I'm going through testing phases with my hair in trying to encourage the curls to come out, or the waves. I'm not sure what kind of hair type I have. I think they're like wavy curls. And I just remember when I was using this, it seemed to, I have a more like a defined curl. But I think I've got my routine locked down now, but I'm always just testing different things. But because this was an offer, it's normally a bit more expensive. I thought I would just get it because I know that it's really, really good, because I think it's a detoxifying shampoo, which is good for when you have curly hair because it breaks down the product. I've watched so many curly hair videos, it's insane. But yeah, I really like this shampoo and conditioner. I haven't been home in like 2 weeks, and I do miss my parents and my mum and my dad, and like I like hanging out with them. Me and my mum haven't like hung out one-on-one in ages, so it was really nice just to have some time with her. I think I'm just gonna unpack, sort some stuff out. I need to do my nails. I want to do some gels because I had fake nails on this week, I think, and I popped them off on Thursday. So I'm gonna do some gels because I just feel really bare without them. I've always had a really bad nail biting problem, and it only seems to work when I have fake nails on. And then I'm like, oh, they look really nice, and then I get a bit weirded out when they're not like, they haven't got like nail varnish on. Does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah, they're in quite good condition considering, so I like to let them breathe for a bit. I'm the kind of tired where like my eyes are closing, my body feels really heavy. I think I feel quite calm. And my body's a bit sore from my run yesterday, but I'm just feeling really sleepy, and I'm just toasty in bed, feeling so cozy. I've just been doing some journaling, which I like to do every now and then. It used to be more of a daily thing when I felt like I really, really needed it, and now I just kind of do it when I feel the urge to write sometimes. I didn't used to be the best communicator, and I felt like journaling has really helped me learn how to articulate my thoughts, and I'm definitely more of someone who like says things with their words instead of from my mouth instead of like keeping it in. And I feel like journaling really helped me with that, because I'm able to say how I feel in words, you know what I mean? Like it's good to write it down and get it out of my head, and then it's more important to say these things. And I've just been feeling really kind of like grateful and happy. Sometimes it triggers something in me to think about like myself a year ago today, or 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I'm just always very, very grateful and happy and lucky that every year I've been like continuing to grow, continuing to learn more about myself, and just like, I don't know, putting myself out there a bit more. I think I remember like this time last year, I was feeling really, really lonely and just a bit sad that like I didn't have more people in my life that I considered really close friends, or like I didn't have a village. And I made the conscious effort to put myself out there a bit more. And I did have people in my life. I just had to really nurture those relationships. And I feel like in like the last few months or half a year, like I feel very, very close to the people around me, and that was because I put myself out there. I'm making more connections. I'm forcing myself to do things even when I don't, not necessarily want to, but feel like I don't have the energy to. And I think like as an introvert, it's really, really hard for me to like push myself to do things. But if there's one thing that I've learned this year, end of last year, is that I will never not regret going to something with the people I love and care about. Like I will never not regret that. And I always like try and think about that when I'm feeling tired or like not wanting to do something after work or something. I just have to keep remembering like you will never not have a good time. And if you aren't having a bad time, you're probably not hanging out with the right people, you know. But yeah, I'm just feeling really grateful and happy, and I've just been I feel like I've been doing a lot of lovely things recently. Just had a really nice like afternoon, evening with my family. We had some dinner, we chatted, we caught up, and it was really nice. And again, moments like this make me feel very grateful and happy. So I'm going to bed feeling very calm and relaxed. I did end up doing my nails. I did these dots on them, which I didn't like, so I didn't do them on the other hand. So now I've just got like some random dots, but it's okay. These will probably last me like a week or two before I inevitably have the urge to pick them off. But yeah, fighting the Sunday scaries with being relaxed, calm, journaling, being grateful instead of being worried about what the week will entail. You know, I've got some lovely things booked in and planned for this week. So I've got a lot to look forward to. My skin's having such a freak out at the moment, and my suspicions are telling me it's period related. I don't normally get like spots unless it's like the week before my period, along with all the other symptoms of like rage, hunger. But yeah, it's making me feel a bit self-conscious. But what I'm telling myself is that it makes me look youthful. Because you know when you think of breakouts and spots, you think of like teens. So I'm just going to go with that. I'm just going to say that I'm looking so youthful with my spots. You probably can't see on this side, but they're like, I've got 2 there. So at least they're keeping each other company, you know. I don't think this like studio light thing is helping either. It's just kind of like exacerbating all the imperfections, and I've still got a sleep line on my face from where I slept. I did wake up a few times just because I haven't been at home in a while, so I'm not as used to sleeping here, but it's alright. This is a new thing I've been doing, is getting a little brush and putting my powder on, because like I have such oily skin. It seems to be the only thing that helps. So yeah, I'm just working from home this morning. I've got a couple meetings and things I need to do, and then my half day in work is at like 1 o'clock, so I've got the rest of the week afternoon off after that. So we'll be going straight to Bristol. We're going to be having like a mooch around, and then we've got our gig later. We're going to see Lime Garden. I can't remember if I said or not. It's one of Rachel's favourite bands, and I've listened to a few songs, and we saw them last year, I think. We've got a couple gigs coming up actually which are really, really exciting. I go back and forth between my music taste, really. Like 1 minute I'll be listening to something really, really sad, then the next minute I'll be listening to something more upbeat, maybe like more house, R&B vibes. I don't know what my taste in music is. I just like a bit of everything, really. When I was younger, I played piano and guitar, and I did lessons for quite some years, and then I just kind of gave up and lost interest because I wasn't interested in doing like classical music. I still have my guitar over there, and I taught myself like chords and stuff a couple of years ago, because I was like, I miss playing guitar. Like I love music so much, and I used to be able to like read and write music as well, but kind of lost those skills. But I feel like at some point, if I wanted to pick it back up, like I've got this weird thing that I really want to be in a band, even though I don't have any musical talent. It's nice to kind of live it through Rach, because she's in a couple different music projects and has her own solo stuff. I'm kind of like immersed into the world of it a little bit, and I get to see it from the sidelines. But yeah, there's a part of me that's always like, I'd love to be in a band, but I don't really have any talent to be in a band. I just think it would be cool. And if I was in a band, I'd like to do music like Amel and the Sniffers, or something really, really sad and slow. No in between, just either or. I've seen Amel and the Sniffers play twice now, and every time I've been, like, it's such a show, it's such a performance. She's so good, she has such good stage presence. She talks about like actual things that matter in the world. Like, she's not afraid to talk about politics. I just love it. I think everything she does is great. I love all her little outfits, and I just love that. I love artists, and I love going to see bands with like strong female leads. It's just her and then all men, I think. But yeah, I just think she's great. Seeing her at Green Man Festival a few years ago was probably the favourite show I've ever been to. I was so happy and excited for that. It was amazing. So funny. I got this curve case. It's looking pretty gross. I got it in the wrong colour, and the only colour I'm able to use is the one at the top. This one is the only colour I've used. I've tried a couple other ones, but like, I don't know what I'd use purple for. This is the extra light curve case, and I think I should have got the light one, but it was too late to send it back afterwards. So I tend to use this peach one quite a lot, actually. So it's not completely lost on me. Can't remember a life before using blush. It's actually really funny. I might have blush blindness at some point, but like, I don't really mind that much. I've just finished all my meetings and I've been just filming some content for TikTok. I was in an hour about whether to continue with posting on TikTok, but I just feel like, in the light of this theme of this video of getting out of my own head and just doing things, I need to stop being afraid and just post. So I've been posting outfit videos again on TikTok, which I feel really good about. I just always feel like pressure, and I know it's my own problem, it's my own fault that I feel insecure and pressure when I see other people and I'm like, oh, my outfit's not as cool, but it's just, yeah, it's just really silly because it is what it is. I can't even explain how I feel about it. I just get a bit obsessed sometimes with like scrolling and TikTok, and is my content good enough? Is what I'm doing good enough? But like, you need to just post and just believe in yourself and just do it, because the more I hold myself back and not do things, I'm just lessening my progress, you know? And I just want to have things that I enjoy and do in my spare time, which is filming content. Now, I sold some things on Vinted and I put some more things on Vinted, so I'm just gonna package those up ready to send this week. With Vinted, I kind of just use it as kind of like my fun money. So when I don't tend to buy that much on Vinted anymore. I used to buy quite a lot on there. I really like to window shop on there like I do with everything. I just like scroll on there like I would with Instagram. But I don't tend to buy anything on there unless I'm specifically looking for stuff on there. And like before, I would just buy loads of stuff all the time that I didn't really need. So I'm trying to be more conscious about my shopping, and I feel like I know more about like what my style is now. Everything I sell on Vinted, I leave it in the pot until I get to like a specific amount. I take it out and then I put it in one of my pots in Monzo, and I just use it for like holidays or other things, just because it makes more sense. It was another way of me being more financially literate, was getting Monzo and just sorting out pots and knowing where my money is and putting money aside for different things. It has definitely changed the game for me now, because every month when I get paid, I have a pot for like holidays. So when it comes around to booking a holiday, I've already got the money saved and it doesn't feel like a big weight taken from my bank account, you know? Does that make sense? But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you don't have Monzo, to have a look into it, because I find it better to see where my money is, to see what pots I have, and to figure out what I want to save for. So that's my little tidbit for the morning. It occurred to me I had not finished this vlog, so I'm facing a fear of vlogging in public because it seems to be quiet right now. I'm on my lunch break and it's really nice and sunny. So thank you so much if you made it this far. I really enjoyed filming this video and editing it. Had a lovely few weeks, and I'm just very glad the sun is out and we are doing the things we need to do. So have a lovely week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.